hear that?
What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to Once Human. Alright, so I brought level 3 weapons, level 3 armor. I actually put gear mods on and weapon mods, so we seem to be slaughtering things so much better than before. I normally try to wait to equip this stuff just in case it's something that we should be holding on to later on, but it seems like the mods are fairly easy to take off, so each of the item gears say they apply to all items, and that just means you can't use that mod on other things. So for example, if we look inside of our gear real quick, and click on like the helmet modify, it says helmet bond, but the mods are actually useful for every single item. It's just you want to have one slot per thing. So we went with a lot of crit damage, we went with a lot of health. I took the weapon up to calibration 5. I got still ammo going on, and for the mod, I am going with the flame resonance status effects since it does the shock damage, 3% weak spot damage, and 1.2% HP. All of our armor basically has the crit damage on it already. So that's why we went with a little bit extra HP, since it never really hurts to have more health. And slightly more damage, in my opinion. But it seems to be melting through the Rosetta people so fast that I'm actually ready for this boss fight. It's going to be a creepy spider. We don't do spiders. We're going to kill it, and we'll be done with it. And hopefully we'll get a cool deviant out of it. Now also, since the wish machine is complete random, I'm going to do that off video, and just if we get a good blueprint, we'll eventually swap to those kind of weapons. For now though, obviously our gun's upgraded super high, so we're not going to need to do it. Recommended level is level 30, and also it claims that you need 2 people. Well, this is different. I was not expecting to be loaded into a hospital. Well, I mean, I guess the other one we fought was in a hospital, so that kind of makes sense. It's just all the other boss arenas were like immediately fighting. This one's just chill. All right, maybe slightly crazy to it.
Darkness in which we drown.
Alright, so hold on. So auto attack. I mean, when we fought the regular one, she wasn't that crazy. That was before all these upgrades, so I think we're okay. We got plenty of bullets. What the heck? Alright, a little butterfly time for you to get back to shape. I've not found a better combat deviation yet. So supposedly, there's spider eggs in the mist. Ha! Alright, so it seems like the deviations of once and done in this boss fight, you cannot use it again, so that's good to know. Now, the beta is going to be ending on the 26th, so you still have some time to try it out. I don't know if we should go all the way to endgame or if we should wait for the game to get released. Still trying to figure that out. We have enough technically to where we could like build a greenhouse and actually learn like some of the planting and stuff like that before it gets too late. Are you still immune? Unless it's talking about like the eggs all the way up top there, I don't know what we would be shooting at. It is. So you definitely need a weapon with range at least. Sniper probably would be a little bit better. I've not actually had a sniper blueprint pop. I've had like machine guns, but no snipers. Alright, so there's that egg done. Trust the spiders at all, even if the little ones, they still hurt quite a bit. Oh, this isn't good. Are you still immune? I can hit you again. Haha. Sorry again that this fight is mostly in the fog. I don't think I can do anything about it. Super weird. I guess since we got web that the deviant can't come back? If you're by yourself, I definitely recommend at least upgrading your weapons for this. Armor obviously is going to help a ton too. To see if we'll be able to get to a point to where we can actually solo like level 50 bosses like hard on the first boss that we ever fought. If we can, then we should be able to keep doing these by ourselves. Alright, now I know there was a spider egg roughly where it just flopped. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Alright, so we just sort of have to walk around here and hope that we get lucky. Obviously, if we start seeing spiders popping up, that's a good sign. And maybe the game will feel bad for us like last time and get rid of the fog so we can see the ones super far away, because it seems like we might have to go down on that. Alright, so spider came from this direction. There we go. Alright, so he's still immune. We got the two over here. You know what? What does the crossbow do to him? Not enough. Oh, is he just going to slowly start spawning him closer to us? Is that what's happened? Alright, maybe you don't actually have to go all the way across. Yeah, we killed all your babies, so you can't sit there and have us dead when you do that. Alright, so basically you want to just farm all the spiders so the eggs spawn down here. And then when the boss hops down is when you're actually able to hurt her. Looks like the shield just went away whenever the fog came back, and now we should be able to fight her. Deviant's still taking a break. Maybe he didn't want to help. Now, if you guys are curious, on our hotbar, we have one that technically gives webs around us to where it'll slow down enemies so we won't get ambushed. I don't think we need that in this fight since the spiders are relatively slow. And we also have a speed activator, which is why there's 2 of them on our hotbar there. That would be all the way down the number 7 ones. I had a flamethrower right about now. Woo. I'd be happy. Alright, so we're down to the last health bar. Oh, and our boots are scout boots, which I found in a storage box. Once again, since we aren't the ones who made it, we can't actually repair them. I'll save them for this fight. Everything else, though, is raid armor except for, I believe, the gloves, which I still kept as the rustic. That way, whatever we get back done with it, we'll have a pair or 2 for the boots. And just like that, the spider food is taken out. Oh, good. I was about to say, there's not even a single one. What deviant do we get? A dream catcher. Alright, so we get a dream catcher deviant. Only level 1 though, so I'm guessing you have to farm this quite a bit to get a decent one. Plenty of gear mods, and back to reality. I mean, that wasn't too bad, it just, the fog mostly took the longest part. Alright, Mitsuko, we did it again.
You have done well, Pathfinder. You grow more powerful with each great one you kill. But your mounting power also draws danger. Beware.
Beware of what?
Others who seek to harness the power of the OE. There has been a fundamental shift in the amount of Stardust energy being channeled to the material world. To what end? I don't know. My fear is that the lesson, having been taught once, was not learned. Those who reach too far, too fast, risk destroying us all.
Rosetta's up to their old tricks, you mean?
It would appear so. Something big, and potentially quite dangerous.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out.
Good.
I need you to tell me something.
If I am able.
What happened during the raid on Rosetta's HQ?
That is not important. The future is what matters. The future is all that matters.
I need to know. I need to understand.
A tragic accident that, regrettably, proved deadly.
Mind expanding on that a little? I know you were there. You were a part of it, whatever it was. The living Silver Gate. Codenamed Butterfly.
I haven't heard that name in forever. That is how they referred to me. Never by my real name. It was a very, very long time ago.
Not so long ago.
For you, the time since the raid can be measured in months. But in Rift space, where time is relative, it has been centuries for me.
What happened? Tell me, please.
I was abducted by Rosetta as a child. They experimented on me by exposing me to large concentrations of stardust energy. I survived. I evolved. I became a bridge between two worlds, able to channel rift space from within myself.
What happened on that day?
I was being held in isolation. They thought I was dangerous, but I was only a little child, scared and alone. Suddenly, armed men and women busted down the door to my cell. I reacted on instinct, without thinking, without knowing what I was doing, only hoping to defend myself.
How did you react?
I retreated into rift space. In the process, I enveloped all those around me in that same space. You were the only one capable of surviving in that environment. With my help, I was able to bring you back, along with V, to this world.
Why did you bring us back?
To be agents of change. To help transform our world. To save it. I am sorry about your friends. I meant no harm.
Thank you for telling me.
You are welcome. But now you must go. Our work has barely begun, and there is much ground to cover. Stay the course, Pathfinder. Be true to your name.
Which means we might have to actually fight our way out of here to get up to this waypoint, since it's not actually anywhere near it. Now, if you guys are curious how fast we kill things normally, this new tier 3 weapon with the mod seems to be doing the trick. It would have been a lot of work, but it would have been really cool if the fast shovel had you like go in the helicopter here. All right, Lydia, we did it.
Hey, Mayfly. Doug told me to wait for you here after the light on the monolith went out.
Doug? I'm supposed to talk to Hot Dog.
Who's Doug? What about Hot Dog?
Yeah, Doug Holt. That's Hot Dog's real name. We started calling him that after the whole hot dog incident, and I guess he really decided to roll with it. Here you go. We actually scraped together some extra batteries as a thank you gift.
Oh, thank you. But wait, what hot dog incident?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, Hot Dog slept less than anyone else these past 2 months. The minute you solved our problem, he basically just passed out. Well, dude may be a goofball, but he can really come through in a crisis. The Holtz used to be a pretty big deal around here, and he's definitely lived up to the family name. I'm glad we decided to trust him. Just like he chose to trust you.
When he wakes up, don't forget to give him my regards.
Hey, Mayfly. I need to discuss something serious with you.
I assume that was down to the desk. All right, Lo, what's so important?
Good, you found me. You don't have an escape plan yet, do you?
Escape plan for what?
This world we're on can't hold together much longer. It's regrettable, but you'll need to leave before that happens.
And how do you know? Where would I go then? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Imagine this world we're living in is like a bubble, floating through space and time. One of many. Sometimes they merge with other bubbles, then split apart, changed forever. But eventually, each of these bubbles pops, and you don't want to be in them when they do.
And where would I go then?
To another world, of course.
Okay, and how do I leave this world?
You've helped me out, so I'm going to return the favor by giving you something special. This ring holds a very unique key. It will let you travel to a safe haven all your own. A place called Eternalland. You'll be able to use other keys to travel to other worlds as well. Don't worry, you'll know what to do when the time comes.
Oh, I think that's their, like, sandbox mode where you can build infinite things. Why would you help me like this? Who are you, really?
I've already told you. I'm a scholar, and you've been very helpful to my studies. Consider this an act of gratitude, as well as an investment in the future. Hopefully we can continue to work together.
I don't know if we should trust them. Alright, so Eternalland is going to be like this little palm tree. Click to enter island.
So this is the place that guy was talking about? Eternalland is not much to look at.
So you never heard of it either?
No, but a lot has changed since Starfall.
What do we do now?
Take a look around, I guess. Figure out if this place really is a safe haven. On the way over here, I noticed a building in the center of the island. Let's head there first. Once we're sure this place is safe, we can bring Mitsuko over.
Oh. Eternalland is entirely self-contained dimension. Items and buildings exist for eternity and are not reset when the scenario ends. Items and equipment cannot be brought into Eternalland from the outside world. It must be teleported in the means of material teleportation during designated time windows. By the way, that also includes the motorcycle. There is no motorcycle.
I can't sense any stardust, memetics, anything. It's like we're frozen in time.
I mean, the place is definitely a fixer-upper. There's several walls that have been damaged, but I mean, she'll have a lake on her own and some ugly things that hopefully we can get rid of. I like the house, though.
Let's start. Thank you, Meta. This place is beautiful. Even the air tastes sweeter. But how is it possible? A place where I can't feel the flow of time. I can't change anything here either. It's not source, it's just sand.
Sand? What do you mean?
What I mean is that everything here was, at some point, drawn into the vortex of space and time, colliding with each other, crushed into fine sand. That debris drifted here to this small island. It's the substance of creation, the sands of eternity.
This place is definitely different from the outside world, then.
Very much so. Any materials you bring from the outside world cannot be used directly here. You need to use astral sand to create. You can make all kinds of things with astral sand. It's easy. Here, let me show you. We can start by fixing this place up.
I like that idea.
The world is in a constant state of flux, you see. If what we want is astral sand, all we need to do is speed up that process.
Alright, so it says inside the island's gathering hawthornberry. So it looks like all we have to do is gather, like, the plants around here?
And now, the transformation.
Alright, so I went to the island shop, and it looks like this is where we sell our berries.
With that done, we can build whatever we like. Maybe you could start with the roof.
We'll work on the roof in a second. Let's, like, repair this entire place first and then get the roof up. By the way, if you're trying to figure it out, let's click F8. Head over to Island Shop. Go to the Sell category, and this is where you get rid of your hawthorn berries. Alright, so I need a little bit more astral sand to fix up the last window and possibly a door. I don't have the material yet to have a matching roof, so unfortunately she's going to have a little bit of a mix match. However, we got the floor all the way repaired, so I mean, she should be fine. All right, You now have a house once again.
Good work, Meta. But here's the best bit. Astral sand isn't just for construction. On this island, you can also use it to manipulate nature itself. Give it a shot. Try planting a tree.
Okay, so enter build mode. Navigate the Eternal tab in the build menu. Okay, so that'd be you. Finished products will prioritize first, okay. Oh, nice, so she already had it built. I feel like the other side needs it more, so we'll place it around over here. Maybe like this area? Thought the roots would go down. All right, there we go. We got our tree placed, and now they want us just to leave. So apparently she's satisfied. She has a house. She has no bed. I've been broke this whole time, and now you're just going to give me all this? What? All right, well, I still need to use all the blueprints that I got, but for now, I put her radio, a mirror, a bed, and she has a piano over here in the corner. All right, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.